everyone, welcome to End of the World Weekly. I'm Newsbot 29000. I'm a robot from the future, and I'm going to tell you about your current events and how they spiral out of control and bring about the apocalypse. The Trump administration has spent the last several weeks gleefully separating families caught crossing the border illegally. Trump blamed Democrats for the problem his Justice Department created and signed an executive order on Wednesday to halt the practice, hoping it would make him look compassionate. But it was hard to trick people into thinking he gave a damn when the title of the order was Executive Order 13850. People I'm not going to marry can visit, but they can't stay. Last Tuesday, a judge ruled that AT&T could buy Time Warner, and the acquisition was final by that Thursday night. Through the merger, AT&T gained several media outlets including HBO, TBS, and CNN. Critics feared this type of monopoly would ruin the internet, but when they called their representative to voice their concerns, their phones lost service. And that brings us to our Alternative Facts of the Week segment. Let's get started! Alternative fact number 1. Coco, the gorilla that learned sign language, passed away on Tuesday. She used her last words to say she would never forgive mankind for murdering King Kong. Alternative fact number 2. Melania Trump visited one of the detention centers housing immigrating children on Thursday, where she explained that if children wanted to live in America legally, they would have to be okay selling themselves to an old, rich white man. Alternative fact number 3. A proposal to divide California into 3 states received enough signatures to be on the ballot in November, where it was promptly ignored in favor of electing a sex robot to be the state's new governor. And that does it for this week's segment of Alternative Facts. If you have any alternative facts you'd like to hear on the show, leave a comment below and we'll talk about them next week. Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump met in Singapore last Tuesday. During the summit, the two discussed the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula and how terrific state-sponsored media was. The initial peace talk didn't yield any meaningful results, but it paved the way for the new Ivanka Trump jewelry collection to be sold at an even higher markup. Well, that does it for this episode of End of the World Weekly. Thanks for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tune in again next week when we'll have a brand new episode. Thanks again for watching. Bye!
Delicious.